welcome back to Urban Rhino Tutorials. Today I'm going to show you how to add fireworks to your image. For this tutorial we're going to use one of the overlays, actually several of the overlays that are part of the Urban Rhino Photoshop overlay collections that we offer on our website. So there are several fireworks you can choose from, and I'm starting with this image here of my daughter as Mulan. I was going for kind of this scene in the movie where she's presented with this sword from the emperor, and in some of the scenes, I guess they're near the end, there are fireworks seen in the sky. So I have changed this image to a nighttime scene, and if you watch the speed edit that will come right after I get done explaining this part, you'll see how I build this whole background image. So putting all of this together, the crowd, and turning it to a nighttime sky and all of that stuff. So as for the fireworks, once your photo is open and you're ready to go, you want to make sure the overlays that you have access to those, you go to Place Embedded. And from here, you're going to pull up the tutorials here. Sorry, not the tutorials, the overlays. And I'm selecting the fireworks overlays, and then you can see all of the different ones. So in this collection there are 107 different overlays that come with this. I really like the overlays, and in particular the fireworks. They're very easy to use. So I've played around with this already and picked out a few that I like. So I liked number 5, so we're going to place that one on. I'm just going to resize it a little bit here. And then you want to set it to screen mode. So from this drop down, set screen. This particular one is kind of cut off. So I'm going to spin it around so that the top is kind of off like that. Or I could have just put it, on this side, but I want the fireworks to be kind of like right around here. I'm going to place another one. I also liked this one here, number 6. So you can see, and this is the same with any of the overlays. Some of them are transparent layers, some are on a black background where you set them to screen, but you would just resize them, set them to screen if that's what it is. You can brush them off of anything that you don't want them on. So like for instance this one, if I want these fireworks to be behind this a little bit, I'm going to create a layer mask, bring up my black brush, not my logo, and just with a kind of lower opacity I can brush that off of there. And there's a little bit of the top of this here. All right. So I would just continue doing that. Let me show you one more. So for this particular one here, it's kind of another cluster of fireworks. I don't know why my computer is running a little slower today. And you can pile them on top of each other. Screen. Can move them, however you want. Once you have them all set, if you want to create a little bit of a blur on them, if they're kind of far away and not truly in focus or super sharp, what I would do is merge your layers, merge the fireworks layers. When you do that, it's going to set them back to normal mode. So just hit screen again, and it will do that for all of them. From here, you can do a duplicate layer. That way you can see the before and after. It also makes them more bright. If you do want brighter fireworks, you could do that second layer. So on the duplicated layer, I'm going to go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and I just want the slightest little bit here, so just up to 1 or 2-ish, around there. So that is without a blur, that's with the blur. So it's just the slightest little bit of blur. You could lower the opacity if you don't want them to be so bright. You know, again, completely up to you. You could do that on each individual layer. So each overlay that you put on, if you wanted to lower the opacity of the fireworks, you could do that. So if you wanted some out here to be lighter or not as bright, and then some in the middle to be brighter, you could do that as well. So like I said, I've played around with this for a while. And this is my final image here. So you can see all of them, and the couple that look like they're shooting out from the top, and it's kind of a cluster. I added the slightest little bit of blur, and I also went over them a little bit with a color pop action as well to make them stand out a little bit. So that is it for this tutorial. Make sure you check out the overlay collections that we have for sale on our website, and stay tuned for the speed edit that'll show you how I got to this point and then how I finish the image after this. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you stay connected with Urban Rhino on social media, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment below, and of course subscribe to our channel.